So, I see a trend in a lot of fellow service dog YouTubers, not that there's a huge demographic here, and how they approach fake service dogs. They usually handle this by very loudly and openly calling out said person in public with sarcasm or anger or other negative emotions. And I have to say, I completely understand why. As someone who requires the aid of a service dog, I've been looked down on both with pity and annoyance for being disabled enough to need one. I've been discriminated against, not often. I'm really lucky where I live, as people are both educated, accepting, and kind to both myself and Bear, usually. But I still get the short end of the staff at some points due to previous ill-behaved service dogs. I don't ever want to see my rights as a handler taken away because some mongrel was dragged into a store by a person who, intents good or bad or otherwise, just wanted their pet with them. So I get where the negative emotions come from when you see a fake service dog. I've seen them too often, and I felt the same thing. Here's the thing, though. It's just my opinion, but being rude and snippy and negative towards these owners is not going to change their mind. Kindness will. Keeping a cool head will. You and your dog are a representation of all of us, even to other handlers. Mostly looking at fake ones here, but if you approach someone with their pet dog and react in an angry or otherwise negative way, fake handlers are going to get the impression all of us are like that, and that's simply not the case. Most of us are kind and non-confrontational people. Don't get me wrong. It's fine to be firm with fake handlers. Not being a pushover is fine. I personally struggle. My friends call me Marshmallow. But there's a difference between firmness and rudeness. So really, all I'm asking fellow handlers to realize is that kindness is a sharper sword, a faster gun when combating fake service dogs and protecting our rights. Allow me to attempt to give you sort of a mental picture, so to speak. When approached, people are generally already constructing walls and closing doors. They're going to be defensive. Nobody likes being confronted and told they're in the wrong, so your dull sword will refer to rudeness and other negative approaches as such. Might eventually hack through their walls and doors, eventually, but more than likely it won't, and the person will walk away with nothing but scars, negative emotions towards other future legitimate handlers they might meet. Let's try kindness then. You approach and use kind words and speak to the person politely. Here they are going to at least feel obligated to open their doors, look down from their walls, and listen. Nobody wants to answer the door to a rude, angry person, pounding, demanding that they be let in. Hell, if someone did this to you, you would be well within your rights to call the cops. But a soft knock and gentle words will open just about any door and tear down even some of the toughest walls. It's a hard lesson to learn, but it's something you can apply to every aspect of life, not just approaching fake service dog handlers. And maybe I should have said this at the beginning, but I have to give you a disclaimer. I personally struggle with being kind and nice. I'm quick to jump in, be defensive versus listening first. It's hard, it really is. But it's a lesson that I am continually relearning and realizing is more effective than any sharp comment or comeback I could ever imagine or think up. Kind words and a level head are the most effective weapon or tool in just about any scenario. If you want to protect your rights as a handler, just try it. I can almost guarantee you're going to get farther than you ever did before.